Welcome to another episode of Bargain Saturdays. Sadly, I'm not going to be covering Better Off Dead this week either. I still haven't really found time to sit down and write a complete review for this. Mostly because when I was off the last time, I basically spent most of my time sleeping instead of actually playing games, so I didn't get all the work I really wanted to get done. But enough with my own personal problems, so I'm going to be looking at a different movie, obviously. Tiger, the Magical Talking Puppy. And let me be blunt. This movie's so bad, I couldn't even finish it. And considering the schlock titles I've watched for this show, it says a lot when I can't even finish a movie. I mean, I've watched some crap, okay? And this movie's worse than pretty much all of them by far, by such an amount that it's just unbelievable. I think this might arguably be one of the worst movies from the 90s, because this was released back in 1997. I mean, it's just unbelievably boring. It oftentimes will have scenes that go nowhere, or you're just watching a kid swing back and forth on a swing. But it's like, can we just move on with the story here? You don't have to spend 5 minutes establishing that the kid's on a swing set, or the opening credits where we watch kids on inline skates doing tricks and stuff. Like, does this have any relevance to the movie? No. Then please move on. I realize it's the opening credits, but do something useful with them. I mean, it just goes on, and there's like nothing really happening. Almost all the problems that are in the movie, at least early on, from the first 45 minutes I've watched, are basically your everyday average problems. You know, that average minutia you have to deal with as a human being. And if you don't think that's going to be something you'd want to see in a movie, then you can begin to understand why this movie just isn't watchable for me. It's just unbearably boring to watch people go about their everyday lives. At least for me it is. I don't watch reality TV shows, and I can't understand the people that do. Those shows are obviously fake anyway, but it just gets mind-numbingly boring to watch people that are just your average Joe and Janes dealing with average Joe and Jane problems. The puppy has almost nothing to do within the first 45 minutes either. It basically is left behind by its family and stumbles onto one of the kids, who then basically starts sneaking food to it. It's just stop. I guess you want a bottom line? Stay far away from this movie. And if one of your friends buys it for you as a joke, sock them a good one, because you deserve to be in pain for it. This movie is just that bad that they deserve the physical pain for the emotional pain you will suffer from even just trying to watch this movie. It's just... Like I said, if someone buys this movie for you as a joke, make sure you make them hurt. Until next time then, see ya.